Hello and welcome to the Sunday Preview Rundown, Warriors of Blood and also Thorns.
Blood and Thorns.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be an Underworld's box name.
Oh, yeah, you'd think it would be. Maybe it has been, and I forgot.
Speaking of, who knows, is this the Blood or the Thorns? It's the Blood. It's Battle Tome, Daughters of Khaine, the most clothed elves you've ever seen on a Daughters of Khaine book cover.
Real disappointing.
Clearly, this is the woke overtaking Daughters of Khaine. They're putting clothes on them now.
It's the woke agenda.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's honestly a little bit of nudity later.
Yeah, I was about to say, they traded out. So obviously the big call here is, of course, if this is their battle tome for this edition.
Yes,
as usual, you can get the Gamers Edition, which is more expensive and comes with the cards while being smaller.
Mm-hmm.
The big draw here, of course, is the brand new Blood Hags.
The clothed elves.
Yeah, and it's not that they're not just wearing armor. They are also wearing clothes under the armor, which is very weird for them.
It is unusual. Yep.
So these are they say they're armored and kind of like defensively oriented, which is very un-Daughters of Khaine.
Yeah, the whole glass cannon, absolute murder you thing.
I will say that I'm surprised to see this be a box of 10. I could have sworn it was going to be a box of 5.
Yeah, I mean, of course, price will reflect.
Oh, sure, yeah, it's all going to be horrible, but that's just Warhammer at this point.
Yeah.
I really like these models. I said it
I do
during the
too.
preview. I significantly like these models, like, a lot. So
The only thing that disappoints me here is that the blood hags or whatever, no, the other foot here, the other foot troops, are so old and need an update, and then they got new ones, and these look just so much better.
Yeah, the line between these and the normal witch elves is
Witch elves, but that's
got
my only problem with them. These guys look great.
Yeah. We've also got the Shrine of Dark Tribute, which is their terrain piece. I realized they didn't have a terrain piece, did it?
No, they don't, which is weird.
Oh, they do now.
Yep. It also looks like they just took the Bloodwrack Shrine and just put it on the ground.
Absolutely. You can also build this, instead of the blood, you can have a chalice of wisping smoke if you want to pledge your allegiance to the Crone Lady.
The Smoke God?
Morai Hag. Well, I was trying to not to make a foot joke, because that's the only thing I can think of when I think of that model, is everybody being weird about her feet.
That's true.
And then the Melusai Iron Scale, who I did not realize that she was not available as her own kit. But apparently she was previously only in Spearhead Daughters of Khaine, and this is the first time we're seeing it as a standalone model, which, hey, cool.
We are seeing this a lot more recently, and I'm glad they're moving away from the only in a box thing.
Yes, I mean, no complaints
this
for me.
Is exactly the same thing.
And then we've got speaking of boxes, we've got 3 of them. So we've got the Regiment of Renown, the Crimson Lash, which is just a High Gladiatrix and 10 Sisters of Slaughter.
This is not a great box.
I mean, it's fine, I guess, because like if you want the Sisters of Slaughter and their kind of leader model, that it's all in one.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, it's not exciting though.
No. And honestly, I said earlier that these guys didn't look great, but they still look good.
These look better than the Witch Elves.
Yeah, the Witch Elves definitely. Because the big hair on them.
Yeah. Then we've got a new spearhead, the Khainite Shadow Coven, Slaughter Queen on Cauldron of Blood, Bloodwrack Medusa, Hag Queen, 9 Shadow Stalkers, and 10 Citrus of Slaughter. I always forgot the Shadow Stalkers are part of Daughters of Khaine.
Yes, they are. The thing that I forgot is, I guess I didn't forget it. I don't think I've ever seen the Bloodwrack Medusa model.
It does not show up a lot.
No, I was scrolling down and I went, oh my god, is that a new model? No, it's been around for years. I've just never seen it.
Yeah, I guess I don't think... Well, we only have one local doc player, and I don't think she runs this, so...
That's true. But yeah, this is actually... For Spearhead, this is actually not a bad box, because I think the Bloodwrack Shrine is like $80 or $90 by itself.
Yeah, if this is the normal cost of a Spearhead, which is what, we're up to $150 now?
Yep, $150.
This is actually, a fairly good deal. I don't like the Khainite Shadowsuckers as models.
That I feel like they don't fit into Daughters. Like, the way that they look does not look Daughters.
Yeah. Which is fitting, because a couple of them are sons, not daughters. But
oh,
that's probably why. No boys allowed.
Yeah, no boys allowed.
No boys in my all-girl snake army.
We're going to cut off there, and then I'll just bleep it.
2 things I don't need in my all-girl snake army. Boys and feet, all right?
Well, hang on. Let's not get too hasty here.
No, I know where I stand. I am Team Marathi all the way.
All right, we'll fight all about it.
Yeah, speaking of Team Marathi, we've got the Battleforce Scythe-born Coven.
Scythe.
I don't know how to pronounce A with a that over it.
They're just Scythe. I have no idea.
So I'm just gonna pronounce it wrong. That asterisk is that this is delayed in New Zealand and Australia.
Oh.
So depending on the price of this box, this could also be a very good deal because Marathi at this point is like, I don't know how much money. All of it.
170, 180,
gosh.
somewhere in there.
I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Yeah, look it up.
Marathi is 170. You are correct.
Yeah, 170.
So you got Marathi. You've got 5
Two?
heart renders or the
Yeah,
flyers, and then 10 blood sisters that you could also build as bloodstalkers, aka
Are-
bow or spear snakes.
Are the snakes in a 10-man or a 5-man box right now?
Snakes are a 5-man box.
Oh, so this is pretty good. That's 3 troop boxes, a hero, and Marathi.
Right. Well, I don't think there's any heroes. It's just Marathi.
No, I was looking at the one in the front and then realized that was also Marathi. So
Yeah, it's just 2 Marathis for the price of 4. Yeah, depending on price, this is another product available while stocks last. So this is a box to move some product. If it's $200, it's probably a great deal. If it's $250, less so, but still a good deal technically.
yeah, it's still not bad.
Marathi's, it's 170 by herself. Each of those
And
snake
these are like
boxes is
60 each. Yeah.
right. So not a bad box. It's my favorite part of the army because it's all snakes and weirdos.
They are weirdos. See, I like the other one. God damn it. We just said her name.
No, we didn't.
No,
We never
you're
said her
lying.
name. She worships Morai Hag, but that's not her name.
That's not her. No, you're right.
That's the god she worships. I don't remember
Yeah, I fully don't remember her name.
crone ladies. Should we look it up instead of embarrassing ourselves?
No.
It's Cthustra? Yes, I was right.
Yeah.
Crethusa. Crethusa the Crone Seer.
See, I like that side where it's all like, I was gonna say foot models, but models on legs. No, there's no good way to say it. I like the other side.
Yeah, you like the ZZ Top side.
Sure.
They've got legs, and they know how to use them.
Oh,
ZZ
okay.
Top. Come on. Uncultured.
I
He
know
says a lot of terrible-
zero ZZ Top songs.
Well, now you know one.
Now I know one.
The other one is Sharp Dressed Man, and then you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, so tell us more about how you like elf feet.
I like the foot elves. You know what I mean?
There you go. No, if I was running a Daughters of Khaine army, there would be no feet.
There would be no
except
feet.
for Marathis. And I guess because I do like the blood hags. So
That's true. Fair enough.
and they are wearing shoes.
Disappointing.
We also have the requisite War Scroll cards and dice.
Yep. Normal. Both. The dice are good.
They're fine.
Yeah.
And then we've got the other side of the elves coin. Battle Tome Sylvaneth. I guess the other side would technically be Luneth, but these guys were here first.
They were. Mostly just trees now.
Yes. Once again, you can get the full-size version or you can get the Gamer's Edition. Fall stocks last. And then Grove Guardian.
This one was showed off on Valentine's Day. This model is gorgeous, and I love it. I think it's really weird that she's pouring like this big cup and it shows like into the flower, and it shows like the different levels of the flower like growing into a spirit.
Yeah, it's interesting that we're seeing the metamorphosis take place.
I didn't even know that was a thing. And also, I can't tell from this angle. I think she's not standing on a tree. She is the tree. So how does she move?
I mean, if you start asking that about Sylvaneth, we've got the whole thing falls apart, man.
I mean, at least the tree lords like have feet that they stand on.
She moves on a carpet of those little bugs.
Okay, yeah, I'll deal with that. The bugs
The roots
are
aren't
very
in the
cute.
ground. It's just the little bugs are just like kind of rolling forward all the time.
The bugs are very cute. Those are my favorite
Yes. Fantastic model. Love it.
Yeah, gorgeous.
I love this much better than discount wooden Jethro Tull.
Yes.
And then we go from the newest Sylvaneth model to one of the oldest.
Yep.
The Branch Witch, again, another one that was previously available in Spearhead Sylvaneth. Now being released as a standalone kit for the first time. I guess this is not a new model. This model is from Fantasy, isn't it?
Yep. I believe it was late stage fantasy.
Like, I mean, it looks fine as a model. It holds up pretty
it looks
well.
all right.
Then we've got Regiment of Renown, the Twisted Branch. So it's the Branch Witch, who is available alone and in this box.
That's
and
really
then
funny.
the Twistweld, which is all the rotted, buggy people who were in Warcry? Yeah, Warcry.
So I feel like they're pushing more and more on what the Regiments of Renown means. In that it's like, one character, one unit, leave me alone.
Yeah, pretty much. And they're not exciting.
No, they're not exciting.
I mean, I guess this is exciting if you missed the Warcry box.
Sure. It's probably still available.
Probably. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
And their new spearhead is the Spite Wing Flight. All of the models I hate the most in this faction.
Yep. Only wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said this when this was announced. I don't know how this is gonna play on Spearhead when your entire faction has like a 12-inch movement.
Sucks for everyone else.
Yeah, I guess. They better be squishy as hell.
Arch Revenant, which is the one model I actually really like. 5 Gossman Archers and 3 Spite Rider Lancers and 3 Revenant Seekers. Yeah, these are not what I like in Sylvaneth, but you know, some people do. And if you like those bugs, they're impressive models. So
they're compared to other stuff in Sylvaneth, these are fairly new.
yes.
So getting these in a discount box is not terrible.
And then we've got their battle force, the Strong Root Grove. This is what I do like. Although, again, like I feel like every single battle force box in Sylvaneth has multiple tree lords at this point.
Yes, they do. Because, well, originally they didn't have very many models. They had like these guys, the Spite Revenants and Dryads, and that was like their whole army.
Yeah.
Now that they've expanded, they haven't really moved on from that yet.
No, because this has 3 of those tree lords who you can build as ancients or Durthu or just normal tree lords, and then 6 Kurnoth hunters that you can either give the swords, scythes, or great bows.
Yeah, the Kurnoth hunters are great. They're absolutely terrifying. Every time I play against them, I'm scared.
Yes.
The tree lords, it's like the Spirit of Durthu's pretty good, and the rest of them are kind of meh.
Yeah, as has often been the case.
Now, to be fair, they look amazing.
Yes.
These guys are late stage fantasy battles, and they do hold up. They're fantastic.
Right, I agree. And then the normal War Scroll cards and dice. They look fine.
Yep. These dice are somehow worse because they're not. They just look like light blue matte.
They look like the Sylvaneth greenie to me.
Eh.
And then that's it for this Sunday. Obviously, I mean, there's a couple Black Library things. And then, of course, the big thing coming up is the Warhammer preview at Adepticon. 40k, Age of Sigmar, Horus Heresy, Kill Team, and Underworlds. No Necromunda and no Warcry. So
if they announce anything for Warcry other than this game is dead, I will be surprised, just like last time.
I mean, first off, they're not going to announce it's dead. Like, that's not how announcements
They've done that
work.
for other games before. For Titanicus, they were like, Titanicus and Aeronautica, they're like, yeah, we're canceling this game.
Because they did that as a folding into the new Legions.
Not all of it.
No, but that's like, they didn't just like make an announcement and said, and buy. They were like, hey, you could use some of this in the new game. And then if you're a Xenos player, you can get wrecked.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're not going to like do an announcement, hey, Warcry players, goodbye. No.
They really should, though. That would be very funny.
That we would. But I suspect we will someday see either a new version, or they won't call it Warcry. It'll be called something else, or it'll get folded into Age of Sigmar. Obviously, this is going to be the new edition of Warhammer 40,000. That's the big thing that's going to be here, but we'll see what else is there as well.
Yeah, so definitely interested. Cody and I did a video on what we expect to be there with the preview that they put out. If you want to check that out, I would appreciate it. Well, we are going to be at Adepticon.
Yes, we will be. We will be at this preview. And we will hopefully be doing a video afterwards. We're not going to be able to do a stream because, you know, the internet there is 40 billion people.
It's not great.
But we'll talk about it afterwards and release it. Or if you want to just talk about it on our Discord, that would be the best place to keep up with us in real time, because I guarantee you will be yakking about it on there. So check out our Discord link below if you want to chat with us. And that's it from us. You know, if I was in the mood to get a new army, I would totally get Daughters of Khaine.
Interesting.
I'm not right now, but like if I was, I like those blood hags. I like the snake people. I might do something where every single one of the snake people was just completely made into a snake and they didn't have any hair, but that's a me thing.
So hang on, how would they hold their bows? They don't have hands.
Oh no, they still have arms and hands.
No, they don't have hands.
The bows are just on their base.
Yeah. It's like laying next to them and they're just a snake.
Yes, it's all just snakes. There's,
I would love that.
and I imagine you're pretty safe from these because you don't particularly like elves.
I don't particularly like elves. I
Just their
don't
feet.
mind the Khaine Shadow Coven. Yeah, just the feet. I don't mind the Khaine Shadow Coven. Again, not a huge fan of the Khaine Shadow Stalkers because they don't really fit the faction in my opinion. I have thought about getting into the Carthusa like sub faction thing, but I've never actually picked anything up for it, so probably still won't. But no, other than that, I'm safe.
Yep, and I'm pretty safe because even though I was looking to get a new army, the week before Adepticon is not the time.
It's not the time yet.
Well, I guess
Actually,
this will be the week after Adepticon is when these actually go
that's
up.
true.
But I'll be
Actually, I'm
broke.
not safe from this spearhead because my wife plays exactly one spearhead, and it's the Sylvaneth one, so I might have to pick this up for her.
Ah, she gotcha.
Yep.
All right. Well, let us know below what, if any, of this is up your alley, or if you're just kind of ignoring all these elves, feet or wooden. And we will see you next Sunday.
Bye-bye.